Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy DT Chaos. I'm here with the homie King.
Ah!
uh, Today we're doing something a little different, not a vlog, gameplay, skit, or story time. It's actually an analysis on Injustice 2. I know y'all seen the trailer already. Of course y'all seen the trailer. It's been, what, a week or two now? Y'all better see the trailer. If not, go watch it. We're doing an analysis on the story of what we think the story will be like, just judging off the fact of Injustice 1 and how that ended off, and a little bit from the comic also. So, without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Alright, so the way we all know the way Injustice started off, the first Injustice, was Superman being tricked into killing Lois and his unborn child, and he was tricked by the Joker, of course.
The death of Joker.
And we know in the game, it starts off cinematically with Batman interviewing Joker, trying to find out where did he get a nuke from? Yeah, where he gets a nuke from, and he's trying to find out, like, he's trying to get information from Joker, but you know, Joker's being Joker, goofing around, not really caring. Then Superman barges in and pretty much kills Joker, sticks his hand through his chest. So we know we all know that's Insurgency Superman. That's the other universe Superman. So he kills Joker, and he starts to go like on, not a rampage necessarily.
He tries to control the world with fear.
Yeah, he controls the world with fear, and he gets
the aura is with me
to do it, like certain heroes and villains to do it, I guess. And we know in regular Injustice, regular universe, we have the heroes and the villains fighting as usual, but a certain amount of heroes and one villain get teleported to the other universe, which was the Flash. It was Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. Huh?
Flash didn't get teleported.
Yes, he did. No, he was running. Remember?
No, he didn't.
He didn't get teleported. Wait,
no, because he was at the Watchtower.
Right.
Watchtower trying to get
afterwards.
Yeah,
Superman, afterwards. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think he was the one who caused it though. I think
he was part of.
Yeah, he caused it. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Green Lantern, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and that's it. Joker. Is that it, or was it more people?
Green Lantern. You said Green Lantern, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it Green Arrow with them? I don't
believe so. I know Cyborg ended up going
afterwards, yeah, because he was at the Watchtower. But yeah, we had those people that go there, and we know Aquaman went to the Atlantis in the other universe, and pretty much that Aquaman of the Insurgency was already like in Superman's control. Was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have Superman control the sea. He'll do this and he'll do that. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Like, you know, Superman trying to take over the world, this and that, in the other universe, and everybody from the regular universe tries to help and stop him. But from Injustice 2, we do know. Well, I think I got a speculation that he breaks out, and
yes.
Supergirl is on his side, because as you can see in the intro where he has the cuffs on his hand with the kryptonite on it, he breaks it. So that's just pretty much speculation that he broke out. And
if I'm not mistaken, Ed Boon said something about because Superman is supposed to be the biggest part of the story. So if I'm not mistaken, he did say something about that being a huge part of like the beginning of the story. Because I mean, who's gonna be the main villain other than him right now?
Yeah. And I have no speculation of where Gorilla Grodd and Atrocitus stands in the story.
Gorilla Grodd, I believe Gorilla Grodd opposes Superman, but he's not part of the regime. He's just there. He's just on his own thing. Atrocitus, I have no clue.
Alright, we do know that Supergirl is pretty much joining Superman.
Why wouldn't the Kryptonians be together?
Yeah. She kind of says it for herself when it's like Batman and her against each other. Like, she's pretty much saying like, oh, you oppose Superman and this and that. And he was like, you don't know the full story. So we know that she's on his side, which is kind of OP in my opinion, but you know.
Then again, we never know, because some of the intros don't link up, because some of the characters don't even meet during either of their stories. We never know.
True, but we don't have no story right now, so we don't know speculation.
Yeah. I mean,
analysis.
It makes sense.
We Injustice. Okay, we know in the ending of Injustice, like I said, he got captured, He was prisoner to not the insurgency, to the regime. He was prisoner to them, and we know in Injustice 2 he's going to break out. So that leading up to that, I got a feeling that Static Shock has something to do with the story. Him, Darkseid, and probably not Arkham Knight, but since they were, I'm only saying this because they were a part of the 2-year anniversary of Injustice in the Injustice, iPhone and Android edition or iPad. They were all three of them in Darkseid, Static Shock, and Arkham Knight. There was some other colors or characters or costumes you want to call it too, but I don't think that really matters. But yeah, I think that would be pretty dope if they added Static Shock in it. Like, I would love to see him in that game. That would be so dope. Darkseid, yeah, I like to see Darkseid too. I see Darkseid too. It's just.
I'm kind of iffy about Darkseid, like not as a character, but I just don't feel like they're gonna put him there.
Yeah, they put him in DC versus Mortal Kombat. That was it, pretty much.
He wasn't even playable. He was just was he?
Yeah, he was playable. You can go on each side and then click a button, and it shows like they're hidden characters. I would say characters. They're hidden characters.
That's disgusting.
He wasn't bad. He was OP kind of.
Expected for a boss character, regardless.
Yeah. You couldn't play as Dark Khan though, of course. That's broken. What I was gonna say? I was gonna say. Alright, so from what we've seen on the character roster list and the characters that's not in the game yet, we got a feeling that, Riddler, Mad Hatter, and
we just from looking at what the character select screen showed, it showed 2 characters who were wearing hats, and there are 2 characters that wear these specific types of hats, which they're both disgusting. Yeah. I mean, just terrible. But one was kind of obvious. Seriously, if it's not the Mad Hatter, I don't know who it is, and that's gonna be weird. And the other one, I'm assuming is Riddler, but
that would be weird too.
Another thing, like something was telling me, even though this is really because the body type does not match, something's telling me it could also be Penguin, because he wears a hat like that too.
Yeah, but I hope it's not Penguin.
If it's Penguin, nasty. Oh gosh,
that's disgusting.
That's gonna be scary. There's kind of been already hiddenly confirmed that Captain Cold and Harley Quinn are kind of gonna be in, because
and Dr. Fate.
Yeah, and Dr. Fate, because they wouldn't have shown off anything about them in any of the trailers, or what was it, the ESO tournament?
Yeah,
they showed the shirt.
Yeah, the shirt with Injustice 2 and then all the logos that wasn't in the game yet. Well, most of them wasn't in the game.
They wouldn't show that for no reason. Come on, Ed Boon, why are you playing?
What was I saying? Oh, and we do know. Well, I know that we all know that Injustice comic, it shows a little bit more details.
Of what happened
with the whole story, instead of the game where it gives you bits and pieces of each section to sum it up into one story. But we know in Justice it shows you the details of how Superman's wife and his unborn baby was killed.
It was pretty much the prequel to what happened in the other dimension, I guess.
Yeah, in Ursurgency place,
yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It showed how his baby and his wife was killed.
How he ended up getting a yellow power ring, and Wonder Woman told him to take it out.
Killing Green. Yeah, and she fought him, broke his arm. She skulled him. Yep. She did. They fought, they legit fought. They showed how Martian Manhunter almost killed her. He almost killed her.
Martian Manhunter's pretty OP, so
yeah,
that's not surprising.
He got inside of her. Legit, he went in her mouth and
whoa.
I'm legit.
I'm not denying it, but
it just don't sound right. Yeah,
that man needs to calm down.
She grabbed him, and he formed into this tentacle kind of thing. And then,
okay, that makes it 100 times worse.
Yeah, you gonna see the comic on the screen, so I can so it'll look at least a little bit better than what I'm saying, because it just don't sound. Yeah, it don't sound right what I'm saying.
That's something I could watch. But anyway,
they also show in the comic. They also show how Superman killed Green Arrow, and how Dick Grayson died. All that. Well, was it Dick Grayson? It was Dick Grayson. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Robin. Teen Titans Robin. But who killed him? Was it Damien?
Most likely.
Yeah, I think it was Damien. But it was, see, in the story, in the game story, they made it seem like Damien was like, oh yeah, I killed him in the game. But in the comic, it was like more of an accident. It wasn't like on purpose. Like Batman just didn't understand that it was an accident. It wasn't like he wasn't intentionally trying to kill him.
I mean, still, you know, his son's fighting for something. I wouldn't be surprised if he was mad. You know?
Yeah, but Damien, his real son, Dick Grayson, not his.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, his son is fighting for the wrong side. Why wouldn't you be kind of pissed at him?
Because Superman was more of a father figure than he was, I guess. And he treated somebody that wasn't his son more like a son because he knew him longer, I guess. But I don't, it's like really a deep story.
I don't even remember who his
You guys need to read it. If you don't really know the story, the full story to Injustice beyond the game, then I think you guys should go back, read the comics. You're gonna enjoy it. You're really. See, I'm more of a Marvel man, and I'm saying you're gonna enjoy it. Like,
and if I could, I'm speaking mostly for myself, but I know a lot of people these days don't want to really read comics because, I mean, they don't want to either look for them or they don't want to search them up online and find nothing. So, I mean, you know, alternate suggestions, just, you know, variant comics or comic story.
Yeah, comic story, and they explain it pretty well for you.
They tell good stuff.
I'll put the link in the description to them. Comic Storian, Variant Comics, who else? Comic, what's the other one? Comic. Just don't, we'll put the links in the description. So make sure you check out the description and then, yeah, check that out. But yeah, analysis pretty much was like, yeah, Superman is going to do it Insurgency. We don't know much about more characters being in it, so we can't really give a full, whole story analysis, only from what we see and what we know so far. So
I feel like Atrocitus is going to be on the same thing as Gorilla Grodd, just kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's probably just going to be a problem though, because you know him, angry self.
Angry all the time.
Yeah.
But two things that are picking at my brain about Injustice 2 are, one, is there gonna be, like, is Hal Jordan gonna still be there?
Well,
I'd assume.
Yellow Lantern, no, because he got his ring taken away in the other one, in Injustice 1.
So it is a good chance he might not be in. Because, I mean,
regular Hal Jordan, yes, because he still has his ring.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if there's no Yellow Lantern, I mean, I'm not saying there's no point in Hal Jordan being there, but it's like, it depends on what role he would play, why he would play that role. I don't know. It's
probably just stop the insurgency, just like he did in regular Injustice, helping stop the insurgency.
I could see them using a different lantern though, like
Atrocitus or
no,
or Sinestro. Sinestro just disappeared.
Not like those lanterns, but like I can see them like, instead of using Hal Jordan, probably using like John Stewart or Guy Gardner or something like that.
They're not putting him back in the story. John Stewart's retired.
Well, I never know.
He's retired. He ain't coming back in that story. But no, they only put him as a costume just because they just wanted to put costumes in. He's retired though. And everybody wondered like, oh, why is the Black Lantern on? Where's the Black Lantern? He's retired. Let that man be old.
I'm trying to figure out where does Injustice take place in the DC universe? Is this before or after the War of Lanterns? Because if it's after, then John Stewart isn't retired because he was in the War of Lanterns.
You mean if it's before?
No, if it was after. He got his, if I'm not mistaken, he got a ring back after, or yeah, before too.
I don't know. That's a good question because
during the War of Lanterns, Hal already had experience with the Fear, so yeah, that's Ed Boon. You got to talk to us.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll come back with another analysis when there's more information. But for now, this is all we pretty much can sum up to. Yeah. Unless you got anything else to say.
I don't know, because I can't think of any roles any of the newer, even some of the old characters could play. Supergirl's the only one you could kind of define, and that's...
Wait, depending on which Aquaman that is on the character select screen. If it's Insurgency Aquaman, we know where he stands. If it's regular, we know where he stands.
Well,
but we can't.
The
tell
only
because
problem, the only problem is we never know because you can't tell if any of them are Insurgency or regular. Not even Superman, really.
Yeah, true. Well, I guess that's it. If you did watch this video, make sure you leave a like and comment on what you think the story will be at. Or give us your thoughts on Injustice 2 and like your analysis. But if you, like I said, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We'll leave some links in the description for like comic story, and so you can hear the Injustice storyline and see where like find out what really happened and all that. You know, get your info up, get your data information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. D-Tech Chaos. I'm out of here.